Hi, my name is Kai, and I taught the Devilsticks class at Wildfire. This class is catering to all skill levels, from never touched a devil stick before to I know a lot of stuff, teach me something advanced that I don't know. So this is a devil stick. It doesn't have any tassels or whatnot on the ends, it's just a plain wooden stick. And these are the hand sticks that you manipulate it with. So I started off the class by teaching those beginners who had never touched a devil stick before how to do the idol. This is the idol, otherwise known as the tick-tock, otherwise known as the pendulum, and it goes by a bunch of different names. This is the most basic pattern that you will need to know, and almost every trick in the book builds off it. From there, we can go on to a lot of variations to it. We can go on into one-handed tick-tocks, or we can do them behind the back, or you could start doing other stuff like propellers, or just variations of the trick. I mean, the goal of this class is not that you are able to do all these things at the end, but that you have the knowledge to practice on your own and be able to get these tricks eventually with some practice. So we also covered things like the different planes of movement. This here you can see is the propeller, which is otherwise known as the wall plane for poi. The other plane is, this is the helicopter, which is a horizontal spin, and there are a lot of tricks that can build off this. And the last plane is what we call the buzzsaw, which is directly in front of my face and is the scariest and hardest of all the planes to spin in. And each of these planes has different tricks that you can do, and we will cover this in some detail depending on the average skill level and the demand for it. I usually will split the class off into groups depending on the skill level, so I'll put the beginners to learn the idol, and then the more advanced people we can work on something more interesting. Like, it really depends on what people want to learn. You can learn easy tricks like chops. We can learn harder tricks like propeller tosses, so from the propeller I would just throw it up and then catch it. You can also go into body tricks like catching the propeller behind your back, or other variations such as holding the hand stick in the middle and then doing tricks like this is called the weave, where you use the back hand of the hand stick to do a spin, or other variations such as throwing the hand stick or doing a flourish. So if I'm doing the idol, I could also throw my hand stick while I'm doing the idol. And you also don't even have to limit yourself to holding the hand stick in the same hand. You could do handoffs such as this. And this also extends to the helicopter plane, so there are a lot of variations that you can do there. It doesn't have to be two-handed, it can be one-handed, or you could just you can also do contact tricks like the curl, where it goes under my arm and around. And then for the buzzsaw, there are also tricks which this is very similar to the fishtail, which is actually quite a difficult trick, but it's there if you want to learn it. So it's highly variable. All of these tricks I can teach them depending on if people want to learn them. So that's it for the Devilsticks class.